the ANC makes me angry. I don't want to vote for them. And there's a lot of us. And I happen to be one of those, I guess, educated young black people who are meant to carry on with the ANC's mandate to liberate specifically the majority. And now, yes, we are being wooed. It's correct. We're being wooed to look into potential DA. It looks like they govern better. Any other party. And you're telling us the ANC is realizing this. But if Cyril and all the other ANC beneficiaries, of which Trevor Manuel is another one, and he says he's left the ANC after benefiting and enjoying, they are not willing to give back. They will tell us, keep voting for us. But Cyril are not going to let go of the things that they're benefiting from, the business community. And it's worse because from what I've read in the past year or two, they want to finish BEE. They want to remove it as a requirement for doing business with the government. The same Shanduga, maybe Pembani, maybe African Rainbow Minerals, I don't know what Saki Matozoma's company is, Safiga, all of them now that they've enjoyed and they're comfortable, want to remove those things. So it becomes difficult if they were saying this to me, if Cyril was saying this to me, or someone else, Paul Mashatile, to tell me this. And I'm like, we're not where you are. And when are you not even willing to give away what you're enjoying from the same people you're saying are problematic?
I think we need to define who is the beneficiary here. So if we accept that everything that is in South Africa belongs to black South Africans and belonged to black South Africans from time immemorial, and if we accept that apartheid was a crime against humanity, and if we accept that any proceeds that came out of apartheid were unjust enrichment, and therefore they are not, the people who have them are not entitled to have them, this means that the black South Africans and the black South African leadership, the ANC, had an opportunity to dismantle the entire system by taking all factors of production from the people that currently hold them, which is the white South Africans, the criminals that stole, that benefited from, and that continue to be inheritors of a crime against humanity. The ANC could have taken those. They could have liquidated the companies. They could have nationalized the companies and taken everything that they have, but they didn't. So to me, the beneficiaries are actually the white South Africans that continue to get rich, that continue to get jobs in an economy that their ancestors stole, and they became beneficiaries and inheritors of unjust enrichment.
I agree.
The ANC decided not to do that.
I agree with you.
So they are the beneficiaries.
Sure.
So therefore, when a Cyril was told that you are a beneficiary, he could have a different perspective. But remember, they'll tell you that we decided to let these people keep what they have so that we try and have a semblance of the South Africa of old continuing now and benefiting the South Africans that it disadvantaged previously. That is the dream. That is the ideal idea. Mugabe believed in the same thing for 20 years until he realized that white Rhodesians had no intention to actually meet up any of their promises, but instead, after 20 years, they wanted to remove him by sabotaging the economy so that they can now retake the economy or put puppets that were going to run the economy in a manner that favors whiteness. That's what's happening in South Africa.
Yeah.
And I think the lesson has been learned in the ANC.
I don't think the lesson has been learned. Cyril are not saying what you're saying. You're speaking on his behalf. He's never said this. They're not willing to let go of those things or to renegotiate. And I would not listen to him asking me to vote ANC when he's not shifting or apologizing or acknowledging. Guys, BEE failed. The bulk of BEE monies landed back in white hands. To be honest, myself, my brother-in-law Patrice, Julius was right. We're actually not as wealthy as you guys think. A lot of our money is paper money. If we upset the white establishment, tomorrow we'll be poor like you. So we need to keep putting in work to actually make this wealth tangible for ourselves and for you guys as well. But he's not saying this, and I refuse to assume the best of him. Considering so many other factors around the man himself. And that is not good enough for me to vote for an ANC until they say such things where I'm like, okay, and then show the remorse and tell me what is the plan. Because currently there isn't. Cyril is still taking loans from the West. There's still pala issues. His bank statements are still sealed. And then I must go vote for that. Not him. I apologize for only using him. The entire ANC, Ombalula, Opegicele, you look at the work they've done. The destruction of Eskom, which, like I said, I agree with you. I believe there are certain non-ANC and non-black factors that prefer a destroyed economy, destroyed state-owned enterprise, so that we look and say, as the clever new blacks, look at what this black government's doing. Brew, I'm going with the DA. I mean, brew, they're destroying ESCOM, load shedding. That's obviously what they want. But these guys are not coming out to say, guys, it's not us. This is what we're doing. It is these guys. And until they do that, I'm like, you're complicit. Because you're the security guard for Mlungu's things, you must tell me, look, I think Mlungu's stealing his own things. I think Mlungu is killing his own rhinos and pretending that we are the ones poaching the rhinos. We're not. I'm here with you. And I'm like, but you live with Mlungu. No, don't worry about that. That's my issue.